Hello, and welcome to the My Heart and Mind podcast, where it's all about creating the feel-good mindset so you can make the most of every moment and reap the benefits of getting the most happiness out of life. And now, over to your host, Sallie Crawley.
My show is for you if you've had a heart attack, heart surgery, a cardiac arrest, or your life has been impacted by a cardiac diagnosis. It's all about mastering your thoughts and feelings and emotions so you can feel great and live a life that you love despite your diagnosis. Thank you so much for joining me today. Just before we get into the show though, please be aware that my work is not intended to replace conventional medicine. It is complementary. If you have any concerns about your health or your heart, then do seek medical expert advice immediately. Hello and welcome to the podcast where we talk real talk about living with heart disease, finding our way through the emotional maze and ultimately embracing a life that feels good despite what our hearts have been through. I'm your host, and if you're new here, know this. I get it. I've walked in your shoes through the shock, the fear, the confusion, and that terrifying feeling that your body has somehow betrayed you. But I'm also here to tell you that you can move beyond simply surviving. You can truly enjoy your life again. Today, we're talking about a fantastic tool for those moments when life just feels too much. When the worry, stress and anxiety creeps in. You know, those feelings that we know aren't great for our hearts either. Today, we're going to talk about creating your very own self-soothing toolbox. Now, what on earth is a self-soothing toolbox, Sally? Sounds a bit like something you'd give a toddler who's having an epic meltdown in the supermarket, doesn't it? Well, in reality, it's not all that different, actually. Think about it. When a toddler is overwhelmed, they often need something tangible, something comforting to help them regulate. They might scream, they might lie on the floor, and while screaming into a pillow is absolutely okay if you need it, as adults, we often need something a little less, shall we say, socially noticeable when we're feeling overwhelmed, depressed or anxious. And let's be honest, those feelings are so common after a cardiac event. That shock, the fear, it might happen again, the exhaustion, feeling out of control, or just plain sad that life isn't what it used to be. It's easy in those moments to reach for temporary solutions that might actually be hazardous to our heart health. Maybe that extra glass of wine or a whole tub of ice cream. We've all been there, right? I absolutely have. But creating your own self-soothe box is different. It's a solution that actively improves your mental and physical health. It's your emergency kit for when those intense feelings kick in. A healthy habit you'll eventually go to automatically, almost without thinking about it. So let's talk about how to make one. The whole point of this box is to have something truly handy, right there waiting for you when those waves of overwhelm, depression or anxiety wash over you. So first of all, you need a container. This can be anything. An old shoebox, a decorative tin, a wooden chest you picked up at a market, or even a sturdy pretty basket. Sometimes you might even think about using an old toolbox. The magic starts here. Decorate it. If it's plain cardboard, cover it with fabric, wrapping paper, or even just stickers. The process of decorating it can actually be soothing in itself. Pick a print that makes you smile, maybe birds, trees, maybe cars or motorbikes, if that's your thing, or just a simple pattern. Anything that brings you an instant spark of happiness and joy when you look at it. You could even use an old treasure chest from your childhood. Imagine the nostalgia. Once your box is ready, beautifully decorated and waiting, you can start to fill it. And this is where the real fun and the healing begins. You're filling this box with items that are individual to you. Things that bring you back to a place of feeling happy, calm and relaxed. The goal is to ground your thoughts, to gently pull you away from the overwhelm and back into the here and now, triggering positive memories and feelings. So what should go in this magical box? Here's some ideas, and remember, this is your box, so make it personal. Here's some ideas. Photographs of the good times. A hen or a stag party you went to, or your first family holiday. Maybe your wedding photos, or a hilarious photo of your pet or children. Maybe digging a giant hole in the beach. The list is endless. Just pick a few that instantly bring a genuine smile to your face when you look at them. We're talking happy tears only here, not the sad kind. Your favourite films or TV series. If you're old school, pop in a few DVDs. If you're more modern and stream, simply leave a list in there of all the films and TV series that made you smile, laugh, or simply take you to another world. Keep this list updated regularly so you always have fresh options. A list of places you want to visit or have already visited. Dream a little. Jot down places you long to see or places you've been to that you absolutely adored. Even if it's just a favourite park bench or a cosy corner in your own garden. Anything that evokes a sense of peace or adventure. Music that lifts your soul. Are you a lover of music? You know how powerful a tool music is for influencing our moods and emotions. Create a list of songs that instantly lift your mood, or download them onto a thumb drive if you prefer a physical copy. Podcasts or meditation audio lists. Just like this one. Think of podcasts that inspire you, make you laugh, or offer soothing meditation audio. Have them ready to go on a phone or app, or downloaded onto a device so you can pop your earphones in and listen anywhere. This is about nurturing your mind. Add a list of important phone numbers and support contacts. Sometimes the best way to self-soothe is to connect. Keep the phone numbers of trusted people that you can speak to. A friend, a family member, or perhaps the URL of a favourite hearty support group. Knowing they're there can make all the difference. Maybe your favourite scents should be added. Are you someone who loves the smell of pine or a fresh citrus scent? Maybe a favourite perfume brings back memories of summer holidays. Maybe an aftershave. Or perhaps even the smell of engine oil takes you right back to your dad's garage, triggering good memory. Include your favourite scented candle, a small bottle of essential oil, or even a sachet of dried lavender. Scent is incredibly powerful for memory and mood. Comforting textures is another idea. Your favourite fluffy jumper or a silky scarf. I love the feeling of satin between my fingers. Maybe a smooth crystal or pebble, a fidget toy or a stress ball. Anything that you can do with your hands and touch or feel can help you relax by focusing your mind on something pleasant and tactile. Go ahead, even put some slime in there if that makes you happy. So let's go with some sensory items. A small, soft blanket or scarf. Again, the tactile comfort is something soft against the skin, can be incredibly soothing. A weighted eye mask. The gentle pressure can help the nervous system and block out the light. I mentioned a small smooth stone or worry stone. You can rub it between your fingers to provide a calming tactile sensation. Your favourite herbal tea bags. The aroma can be calming, and the ritual of making a warm drink can be grounding. Make sure it's something that won't expire quickly though. Add in colouring books and pencils and crayons. Engaging in a simple, repetitive, creative activity can be very mindful and distracting from any negative thoughts. This makes me smile. A small bottle of bubbles. Simply the act of blowing bubbles is often tied to deep breathing, and watching them float can be mesmerising and calming. A list of inspiring quotes or affirmations. Sometimes a few wise words can shift your perspective. And a small bottle or tub of hand cream, a scent that you really like. The act of massaging it into your hands combined with a pleasant scent can be incredibly comforting. Remember, the whole point is grounding your thoughts. It's about triggering positive memories and feelings through tried and tested methods that work specifically for you. You know, you can even create a smaller on-the-go self-soothe box, a smaller version from this list that you carry with you in your pocket or a bag, or keep it in the car. Even if it's just a few cherished pictures saved to your mobile phone or a small smooth stone, something that can easily be accessed by you when you're out and about and those feelings start to bubble up. And here's a really powerful idea, perhaps the most profound item to put into your box. A letter to yourself. Write yourself a letter from your future wiser self. Tell yourself that you have got through each and every one of these episodes of feeling overwhelmed before, and you will get through this one too. Remind yourself of your strength, your resilience, and how far you've come. Be kind to yourself. You could also include a list of things to chant to yourself or gentle mantras like, I am healing well, this feeling will pass, I am strong, or I am safe. Even what you would say if somebody else was feeling this way. Take your own advice. My daughter, for example, includes directions in her inbox for what she can do to change how she's feeling, like using a mindful technique, changing her environment, taking a short walk, or practicing breathing exercises, writing out what she is thinking, feeling and needing at that very moment, or simply finding a healthy distraction. Your self-soothe box is your personal sanctuary, your immediate comfort. Open it whenever you feel you need to. Keep it close by and readily available, and hopefully you'll find that in time you reach for it less and less, and it simply becomes a treasured box of happy memories and a symbol of your incredible strength and resilience. You're not a victim of your health condition. You are a survivor, and you deserve to enjoy your life. This box is just one more tool to help you do exactly that. And my final thought for today is that I have a feel-good file. In fact, I have two feel-good files. They're both email folders on my Outlook. And one is for my work. So if you ever give me a great review, I can guarantee you I will be saving into that folder. And I also have a personal one too, which is where I store letters and emails and photographs and things that come to me electronically, so that when I'm having a rough day, I know where to go to bring my heart full of joy. So thank you for joining me. And remember, every step you take to nurture your emotional well-being is a step towards a healthier, happier heart and a much more joyful life. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with someone who might benefit so they can also learn to live their life happy despite having a heart attack or heart surgery. And before I go, I just want to tell you that you are loved more than you will ever know. You are admired by more people than you'd ever expect. You are worthy of joy and happiness. Until next time, take care of your heart and your mind. Speak soon.